ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Illinois' offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Fires downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Arkin. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will go to work for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that control.
Turning on the Jets. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah. I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Makes it past the marker. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Picked off, what a play to set him up. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. This offense has it with really good field position. Incompleted. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Pushes for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Trying to bully their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here.
Scores on the sneak.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Arkin. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Makes the catch.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw again. Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. That's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a catch. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Illini. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Appalachian State has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Syracuse. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt. And as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Spartans will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Oh, they knock it free. defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll run it from the gun.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
On the option. Turning it on. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Floats it out in space. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold defense.
That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Back to pass on second down. On the run, fires downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanders. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Illinois. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Got the back over the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Childs. Unloads it downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second down coming up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Under fire. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Parachek. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sideline, it's Marsh. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
Yeah, and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, but especially when you're in the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball, go for it.
And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Gets it out fast. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense... the heat to make a stop here.
Near the 6-yard line. Second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
21. Michigan State, 17.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll give it to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense.
Touchdown, Sparty! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Michigan State.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And your Illinois Fighting Illini will take over.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air. It's Altmaier. Jukes his way from Walt. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans.
Touchdown, Michigan State.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Michigan State, 31. Illinois, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Lets it fly. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to run, it's Frazier. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fit it in the window for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Vanderbilt is running away with things, and boy, if this keeps up, the party is on in Nashville tonight. They're up by 17 over Houston. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Forced out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Sparty. Once he got some room, it was over. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were, and now big time in.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Childs. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You you've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Illinois! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Spartans! Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it. Racing down the left side. He's loose. The 20. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Childs. Right on the money. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
there's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.